Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to the channel. And some more Crusader Kings 3 action here as we try to form the ancient Kingdom of Kush. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting the channel and watching and commenting and liking the first couple of episodes. It's really fun to be back in the swing of things and not to do an achievement run per se. As I've said before and alluded to in the past, I'm not an achievement hunter. That's never been something I've been interested in any game ever. So this is kind of more, it's less forced, kind of do what we want to do and have a little bit of fun along the way. I did talk to the creator of the TIP Volume 2 mod that, of course, I am using here. Link down in the description. And, you know, he said a few little tips here and there for forming the Kingdom of Kush or, you know, reforming faith and stuff like that. So I'm keeping that kind of in mind. But for now, of course, we're still a long ways away from that. I also want to apologize for my voice coming down with a cold. So if my voice is a little bit rough or I sound a little bit nasally, that is why. But, you know, we push through, we endure, and we continue. Now, of course, on the last episode, had that, I'll just unpause the game here, slow it down. We had that ill-fated attempted raid of Alodia. Didn't quite work out, but right now, still just waiting for the truce here with Istar 4 to run out. We got 2 years until that runs out, so we have a little bit of time. Of course, we continue to lose prestige, but we have plenty of prestige in the bank. We can create the Duchy of Cordophone now, so I am going to do that. It's going to cost 125 gold, so that's a big cost, but we are now a mighty high chieftain. Very, very nice. A new daughter-in-law gave birth to a son, Gelgel. This one we are going to call the very typical name for the Kush, John, who, of course, is one of our, let me pause real quick, one of our Patreon supporters. So you can, if you want to get put in the game, go check out the link in the description to Patreon. You can do that. So we need to take a concubine. And this is the only one of our faith, is Pid. So we will take Pid as a concubine. Now we have too few champions. So we need to invite champions. We cannot do that yet. My wife, I could if I wanted to. We're missing 2. I'm not going to allow my wife or my son, who's not good at this, to be a champion. So once we can invite in the 1076. She's still quite a few years away, but we'll just have to wait there. But very nice, very nice. We are now High Chiefdom of Cordophone, and we've, you know, grown already. So that's very nice. First little bit done. And now we will continue and just kind of waiting for this truce to go away so we can just take the rest of Istar 4. All right, so one thing I'm keeping an eye on here, regional, if we look at geopolitics close to home, there's a war between Dar al-Ri and Alfasha. Alfasha right now is winning this conquest war, but you can see militarily they are all extremely, extremely weak. Oh, we have tourney troubles. As High Chieftain, I have been obliged to attend a local wrestling tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My court priest, Magjin, is here, and as always, is being an insufferable lout. His constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. On the other hand, I could just pass the time by reading sacred stones while I wait. Push Magjin into the horse's water trough to liven things up. Yeah, let's do that, because he's just a pain in the butt. Not endorsed by your court priest. I don't care. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll sway you. We'll try to make you like us. How about that? All right. Propose an alliance. Chieftain Rogan Ibn Dahab of East Darfur. I don't want an alliance with you because I want to conquer you. So we're going to go with a big fat no there. Searching for a court physician. We don't really have that luxury. But what we're going to do now is go to our council, and we are going to fabricate a claim on Alfasha. So we're gonna work on that in the meantime, as time ticks until we are at a point where, you know, we can start investing a little bit in our development locally, and then also declare war on East Darfur and really just start conquering all of this. So we can see Alfasha has now won the war there. Still a chieftain. Militarily, they cannot compete with us. So once we have the claim here, we can push a little bit further. But first things first, East Darfur is our main objective. And there we are now 15 months away. So 14 December 1073, it is now end of September 1072. All right, we can unlock a new perk for the diplomacy lifestyle. So we've gone down this one. We can do ducal conquest. So title creation cost minus 20%. Could have used that. Adaptive tradition, so foreign affairs effectiveness plus 25%. Defensive negotiation, so fellow vassal opinion plus 15. Independent ruler opinion plus 15. Can propose one alliance without a marriage. All right, we are definitely going to go down that route. And who could we talk to about possibly becoming our allies? So looking across our local region, we've got a faction. Military power will send an ultimatum soon. This is the peasant rabble. I'm not too worried about that. But we're looking around here as far as who could possibly be our allies. Now, the key thing is here, it should be people that are of our faith. And here we have Kushites. And Nazir Anak Ibn Kor. And here we can propose an alliance. He's got a few claims here, which could benefit us. Militarily, he's pretty good at 1400. So we're going to propose this alliance with him and gain an ally in the region. Very, very nice. And so now we're here. If we take on Alodia, that's the key one we're looking at here. Whether it's Alodia or Makuria, whilst these leaders are still alive, of course, because obviously the alliance will go away after that. Alodia right now has 3,000 troops. We have 1,500. These guys have 1,400. It would be a tight affair. I think once we take all of this, so Darfur has been formed here. You can see here, so the High Chieftain of Darfur has been created. And they are now in a war. Let's see, they are dealing with conquest of West Darfur. So they're in a war here. Accused of claim fabrication, we spent 100 piety. Because that guy is completely useless. Delicate affairs. Asil has been of real help in the past few days. Who is Asil? Asil is our Chancellor and Champion. Very good. Aiding me in my efforts to strengthen the realm's ties with our neighbors. He has just offered himself again to help me against Chieftain Wrong's, to gain Chieftain Wrong's trust. It is so hard to find someone you can truly rely on these days. I shall remember your kindness. So he becomes our friend, and Wrong gains 15 opinion. Chieftain Wrong is not worth the effort. We lose stress, but no. This is, let's be friends with our champion. I think that can only help. Everything else here. Declare wars. Okay, we can declare the war now against East Darfur. And let's take a quick look here. If we declare a war to conquer the county, it would cost us 50 piety that we don't have. We don't have the 50 piety needed. We would absolutely crush them. We could subjugate him. and he becomes our vassal. He becomes your vassal, currency of peace, you gain fame. That would cost us 500 prestige. That is a lot. Conquer the duchy, we're not there. Invade the kingdom, of course, we're not there. The 50. That piety loss that we lost with it because we have such an idiot here. That's what really, really hurts. Let me see what we could possibly do here. We could go on a pilgrimage. We can enact ritual suicide. Okay, I'm not going to do that. If we go on this, I think we can prepare for a pilgrimage because we need to become more pious. All right, it's time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? Sidon Aswan, the temple of Wadi El Milk, or to Gibet? Well, Wadi El Milk is closer, and I can afford it. So we're going to go there, the departure as I prepare for my journey. I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. I will not be gone for long. I pray for the well-being of the realm in my absence. It is time to depart. A rude story. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travelers is telling a story she once heard about some high chieftain. To raucous laughter. Not two, but two. They all fell silent when I approach, except for the storyteller. Don't worry, my lord. You're nothing like the churl in this story. It's about the high chieftain of some faraway place called Cordophone. Really now? Tell me more of this chieftain. Guards, fetch my whip. Perhaps it is time I found others to travel with. Varied pilgrimage companions. Opinion of different cultures plus 10. Different culture opinion. Well, let's do that, or we lose stress. And let's see, what's our character like? He is he's gregarious. All right, so he likes spending time and having fun. So I think he's got a sense of humor. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Wadi El Milk. As the high priest offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the gods to bring me here. At this moment in time, I have walked the holy path. So gain 250 piety. Because your faith has the ancestor worship tenet, you gain in the footsteps of my forebears. So close family opinion plus 10. Because your faith has esotericism tenet, attempt to understand the holy teachings. So 54% chance we gain the trait Wise Man. All right, let's see. Knowledge still eludes me. Well, that's not overly surprising. The return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the priests and high priests treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. It is good to be home. All right, the pilgrimage has ended, and to celebrate the pilgrimage, of course, we need to declare war and conquer the county and call it a day here. We should win this war fairly easily. We will not call in our allies because I just don't think we need this. All right, in we go. A battle will be coming henceforth. And we should win this one fairly comfortably and add East Darfur to our high chiefdom. All right, the Battle of Gafala. And as expected, this will be a swift victory. And then the siege can commence. Our champion, Gosgod, maimed someone. Let's take a look here. The details. We lost 4 Sile horsemen, 9 light footmen. Oh, to the abhorrent high chief, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws. A tax lien. Nope. All right, so we got to rally the troops. Of course, this is like the worst possible timing. All right, let's go over here and take care of these rebels and then head back to East Darfur. I was taking a look at the details here. So they lost 4 horsemen, 9 light footmen, 38 in the levies, no champions, no onagers. They lost 99 footmen, 199 bowmen, 298 levies, and no champions. All right. So we're going to march in here and take care of these rebels now. I'm not overly concerned about this battle. That will end nicely, and so be it. So we have won that. We'll move back here, and of course we have a prisoner. Now we could ransom him for a favor. Let's see, is he any good? Whoa, look at that. Marshall is excellent. He's brave, zealous, vengeful. Oh, he's Coptic. Yep, sorry. Hi, Chief Tismaj. We will execute him and be done with that. Let everybody know what happens when you try to rebel against the future lineage of the kings of Kush. So how much time we got going on here? We got 6 months left in the siege of Gafala. So there are a few things going on here. If we take a look, we've got low county control in Cordophone, of course, because we had the uprising there. So we need to increase county control. Still working on West Cordophone, but we need to do it in our main county. Now, Brahmya, you need a tutor. And we're going to go down Stewardship, actually. We took a foe here. We took Chieftain wrong. All right, well, first off, what we're going to do here is we're going to change your focus to Stewardship. And you, of course, need a Guardian who's good at Stewardship, and our champion, or our wife. Our wife will do that. All right, perfect. Now let's get rid of all of this. And we will enforce our demands. And we have united all of that. We will disband our troops, of course. What else we got going on here? We got too few champions. Of course, now we have low county control all over the place. Hajar is in our dungeon. Okay. For a favor, negotiate release. I mean, it's just a child. Okay, you can leave. Yes, I know some of you were saying, why didn't you, ransom the guy? I didn't really want to. I just wanted to control everything. We're now at our domain limit, 4 out of 4, but we control everything here. Now, the interesting thing is our neighbors have lost their war against West Darfur. And Alfasha, we are fabricating a claim here, so that means we would go to war with West Darfur over it, and they are pretty powerful. We have a daughter. We are going to name her Maj. Fantastic. They're pretty strong. We're maybe a little bit stronger than them. If we take a look here, these guys, we could roll pretty quickly. Hospitality. The more I study the noble art of statecraft, the more I realize how beneficial good relations with my neighbors are. I have to have one of them visit my court so that I can show them just how good a friend I can be. But who should I invite? So West Darfur, Petty King Georgios of Marcuria, Count Sentico of Miroe. Or I can appease my vassals for 5 years. We're going to focus inward on our vassals. So let me look at something here real quick. So we could subjugate, actually, our neighbor here, Darfur. Subjugate him, and you take the primary title, and he would become our vassal. We could do that. We could also just go for one of the counties. Or conquer the entire duchy. We're missing here, so we can't do that, but we could subjugate him. And I believe that is the direction we're going to go in the next episode, because we're working on fabricating the claim here, and we're getting close. It may be tight as far as financially if we could do it. We want Alfasha And the reason why we want Alfasha, let's take a look here at the holy sites. There is a Kushite holy site in Alfasha. So we want that. We want to conquer all Kushite holy sites. That is a key part of it. But we could very quickly subjugate Darfur, then gain a claim on Alfasha, and go to war with West Darfur, and then have built a pretty sizable little realm here. At which point then we can look at going after the likes of Markuria and Alodia in the near future. So let me know your thoughts down below. We're going to end the episode here today. We've done a lot. We've become a high chiefdom, and our neighbors are becoming weak as we become powerful. Until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy. Don't forget, hit the like button. Helps. And I'll talk to you soon.